Everyone, I had a question from Aaron on how could you add a assessment where students are highlighting and submitting text online. Let's say you want them to um, produce a sentence or even a paragraph with specific ideas highlighted. So there's probably a lot of ways you could do it outside of Moodle. Google Docs comes to mind. Um, Different weblogs. But here's a way in Moodle. So what you do is you add an activity and make it an assignment. All right. Um, Go ahead and give that a name, and we'll call it markup. Write your directions here. So we'll make it simple. Write a sentence and highlight the subject yellow and the verb blue. Okay, pretty straightforward stuff. You could have this description appear on the page. I'll keep it a little simpler. We'll hide that description so they'll have to click the assignment to get it. You have to check these dates, make sure they're good. You can change things so that you can have a cutoff date, you can not have a cutoff date. I always want the description shown. Makes sense. Require students to hit the submit button. Sometimes that's a good idea, sometimes not. It doesn't quite matter, but I'll leave it at no. These others you can decide on your own, have them in groups, whole things. Now here's where it works a little better. Offer online text. So now they can write right in the screen, okay? And I give them a good size. They can upload 200 megabytes is plenty. Feedback, comments. You decide if you're grading this through Moodle or not. I did not grade through Moodle. Simple direct grading is essentially you do it and you do the task and you get it done. So let's go ahead and we will save and return to the course. And let me show you what that's going to look like when we see it. So I want to look at it from a student perspective here. So let me just change that quick. Oh, there was one more thing. We want to make sure they can see this. And yes, you'll be able to see that. So let me just change my my role for a second. We'll look at what a student sees when they come here. And they're now seeing, okay, here's the test we just did called markup. They'll click that. They'll see the instructions, write a sentence, highlight subject yellow, add a submission, and here's my online text. So Joe is happy, and I want them to highlight subject, make that be yellow. So we'll have them do that. And the verb, ooh, trick question, right? The verb, we wanted blue. We'll pick that nice turquoise. And there we go. And so now they're going to save changes. Now I could have had them hit a submit button. This is going to be fine. So now, let's just go a little more. Okay, so now they can see this. They have a chance to edit if they get wrong. And when you come up, you're going to see this, and you can make your decision about grading. That is probably one of the easier ways of doing what we're trying to do here. It's called the assignment feature.